Welcome viewers to our class for today. In our previous class, we discussed how to lay complaint. And I told you that in our next class, we're going to take a sample of how to write a complaint. So today we are going to look at that area. Business Study is a class and you are welcome on board. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being part of our community. If you are new to the channel, try as much as possible to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification so that when we upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Now, let's dive into the class. It's just one objective that we are going to cover today, and that is sample of the letter of complaint. How is it written? In writing a letter of complaint, we are going to have the sender's name, the sender's address, the recipient's name, the recipient's address, salutation, the body, and then conclusion. The sender's name, the sender's address, the recipient's name, the recipient's address and company, the salutation, the body of the letter, then the conclusion. Now let's look at the board and see a sample of how we can do that. I told you that the first aspect of it is the sender's name, my name or your name. And so my name is, you fill in the gap, you put your name. My address, you put in your address. The date at which you are laying the complaint, you put in the date. Then, that's the first set, which is you as the sender, your own address. All details about you, that is your name, your address, the date which you are sending it across. Then recipients, the recipient's address, company name, then company address. The recipient's address, company name, company address. You write company XYZ, company address, number so, whichever place or city the company is located. Then you talk about your subject, complaint letter for post services. That's what we are going to talk about. They render a service that you don't like, you are writing to them. So whom it may concern. You can use to whom it may concern, or you can use dear sir or dear madam. To whom it may be concerned, or dear sir or dear madam. That is salutation. Then the body. The introductory part is, my name is so and so. You can put in your name here. I'm writing to complain to you about the poor services provided by your company. Now you are telling them why you are writing. The solar installed for me is not working as promised. It's working less than the 24 hours I was told. It's only working for just 4 hours. Now the company has promised that the solar they want to install to you is going to carry you for 12 hours. Only for you to discover that after installation, it is only taking you 4 hours. Now you are writing a letter of complaint to the company to tell them your annoyance, to tell them that you are not satisfied with the service rendered to you. Then it goes further. This is the first introductory paragraph you have taken. Now the second paragraph goes thus. Since I'm a working person and I work from home most of the days, the light is not staying long for me to use for the number of hours I needed it. Now you are giving them the reason why you are complaining. You are giving them the reason why that services doesn't suit the promise they give you. You are told 12 hours. You look at your working schedule and you think you are working for 8 to 10 hours and you use the other 2 hours for leisure with the light. At the end of the day, you're only having 4 hours light. That means that the 8 hours you're supposed to work, you're not going to have light for the remaining part of the hours. And so you are complaining, letting them know that that is not a terms and condition of service that you are supposed to have. Now you go to the, that is the second paragraph. Remember I told you the body. And so we have taken the second paragraph. which explains why you are not satisfied. Then the third paragraph, you are going to give them the conditions why you don't like what they did. I hereby request to please resolve my issue as soon as possible, or else I have to stop using your services. You are giving them a condition. Your services are unsatisfactory. Also, for this month, I am not going to pay for, I'm going to pay for part service. Because the part service they have rendered, they said 12 hours of light, and you are having 4 hours. And so you are going to just pay for the services, for the hours you use their services. And so you tell them you are going to pay for the part service you have received until the problem is resolved. Then, your conclusion, yours faithfully, you write your name, your signature, or you sign and then your name beneath. That's just a sample of a complainant letter. Let me run through it again. Pay attention. I told you that in a complainant letter, you will have your own address. You, the sender, the complainant. You put your address, your name first, your address, the date you are laying the complaint. Then here comes the recipient's address. Now look at the format here. This is the first one, which is your own information. Then here is the recipient's own, which is the company that have rendered you the services that you are not satisfied about. Now, here is the subject. This is it. Here is the subject. Alright? Then, the next one, this is the salutation. This point is the salutation. Alright. So, the salutation can go to whom it may be concerned, dear sir, dear madam. Then you take the body. I have read the body to you. You take the body, introduce yourself. I am so from so place, rendered so services to on so date. The installation you did for me, the solar installation we have agreed on, and you promise that your services will give me 12 hours light, did not work as promised. I'm only having 4 hours light. I am not satisfied about this service. You go to the next paragraph. Because of my nature of job, I work from home most of the days, and I need 8 hours light to work from home. Your services is just giving me 4 hours of light. That means it is not satisfying my need as a person. That's the reason why I installed that services. So your solar energy is not giving me the energy I needed for the period of time I needed it. And then that is the reason why you are complaining, and then you go further and told them, because this service you render is unsatisfactory, and I am not satisfied with what you're giving to me, I might decide to stop using your service if nothing is done. But if something should be done, I would like to continue using your services, but for this month that I have been given just 4 hours of light instead of the 8 hours, I'm going to do part payment for the services rendered to me. I'm not going to pay it free. You play letter of complaint, and then you conclude. You are waiting for the anticipated reply. That's just a sample of a complaint letter. So that is the objective for the class, writing a sample of a complaint letter. We'll take other subjects, other topics in our business study class. The assignment I'm going to leave for you is this. Write a letter of complaint about a product. This I wrote is for a service. I want you to write for a product. It follows the same format. The writer has the complainant address, the recipient address, subject, substandard products. Substandard products. You go further to whom it may be concerned. My name is so. I'm writing regarding the product I was supplied. The product that was supplied was supposed to weigh 200 grams. But on getting home, I discovered that the product weighed just 60 grams, which is not up to the standard of what, or the measure of what I bought. Now you go further My family and I needed a 120 grand of your product to satisfy my family's need. And since we could not get what you specify in your packaging, that means it is a misleading information. I hereby, you go to the concluding part, I hereby ask for a refund, or I hereby ask that I be recompensated for giving me a product that is subweighed by your company. And then you conclude. So go ahead, write me a letter of complaint about a product that you are not satisfied with your service, whatever service or product. Let me not put it just product. If it is service you want to pick, if it is product you want to pick, write a complaint on later. If you have the time, write it, give a snapshot, put it below, upload it below the comment box. Or if you have any question on areas you do not understand, please ask me below the comment box. That will be our class for today. Thank you for being here. Share the video if you think there are people who want the video. Remember, we run the Nigerian curriculum, your junior and senior secondary curriculum. We run it on this channel. So follow along, whichever class you are in secondary school, from JS1 to SS3, we cater for your need. If there are subjects we've not covered on the channel, there are modalities to do that. Always come along, always drop by. I'll see you in the next